on the season. From NFL football, the divisional playoffs today. The Philadelphia Eagles winners over the Chicago Bears 33-19. Radio 1240 KODY. Barry Collier and the boys took the trip to Austin, Texas, and the Irwin Center to take on the Texas Longhorns in Big 12 conference play. Also in the sports news, tomorrow. Doghouse at North Platte High School. That's a whirlwind look around the area right now. What has been happening in the world of sports?
Stripes and bright stars to the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the
Minutes up on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. This one could be a track meet from the start. Salzman and Morales will jump center. Baxter with the whistle. Tip controlled by the Longhorns. Derek Russell's got it. Drops it in the corner to Wenslick. Back up top to Nesbitt. Nesbitt goes through the paint, up off the glass. Bucket for the Longhorns. Cook's got it. Drops it off with Hamfler. Salzman now on the right-hand side. Back up top to Cook to Salzman. Back to Hamfler. With the elbow extended to Hatch up top to Cody Lee. Cook's got it. 25 feet. First three-pointer put up by that young man is no good. Strand with the board. Tipped away. Hamfler's got it. Puts up the 5-footer, and it rolls home. 2-2 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. 7 minutes exactly to go here in the first quarter of play. Morales with it to Nesbitt. Back across to Morales. Shot partially blocked by Cody Lee. Nesbitt comes away with it. Puts up the jumper. No good. Cook lost it. And they will say that at last touch Morales as it goes out of bounds. Possession back to the Grant Plainsmen as they go right to left on your radio dial. The Longhorns will go left to right respectively. 6:40 and counting here in the first quarter of play. 2-2 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Cody Lee with it. Hamfler, 7-footer, nothing but net. Nesbitt will bring it across the timeline. 4-2 now. The Plainsmen out on top. Morales went baseline. Ball's loose on the floor. Salzman came down with the rebound, then slipped. Cody Lee's got it. Shot from three-point land. Off the front of the iron, no good. Strand pulls down the rebound for the Longhorns. Nesbitt walks it across the timeline. The Longhorns trail by 2. Wenslick with it. Up top to Morales. Guarded by Cody Lee. Drops it off to Derek Russell. He'll put up the 5-foot leaner. No good. Morales with the putback off the rebound. Morales is a 6'3" sophomore for Coach Rick Titus. They'll go down low. Kyle Hatch, hook shot, no good. Putback off the glass, no good. Cody Lee with the putback, no good. Nesbitt with, or Wenslick, excuse me, with the rebound. I think just about everybody in a white uniform touched that basketball. Down on the opposite end, whistle on the floor. Foul goes against the Plainsmen. Checking into the basketball game, number 32, Lance Kimball. Wenslick will take a seat. Of course, the Longhorns are playing without Ed Kaiser. Still has a cast on his arm after the three-pointer is put up by Derek Russell. To get back to the comment on Kaiser, has a pin surgically placed in his wrist. It will be some district time, probably before the Longhorns getting back in the lineup. 4-4 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. 5:09. Hamfler's going to put up the 10-footer. No good off the front half of the iron. Derek Russell comes away with the rebound for the Longhorns. Quickly up the floor. Drops it off. Three-pointer put up is no good. Hamfler comes away with the rebound. The three-pointer was shot by Burke. And in transition, Derek Russell picks up the basket off the Morales steal. 6-4 now on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. 4.5 minutes remain here in the first quarter of play in the South Platte Valley Association Boys Basketball Championship game. Ryan Cook, baseline move, and a pretty one at that, and he picks up the bucket. 4:20 and counting, 6-all. Kimball with it. Morales has got it now. He's going in the paint. Finger roll. Pretty move by the big man. 8-6 now. The Longhorns lead it by 2 with 4:05 to go here in the first quarter of play. Salzman baseline shot blocked by Morales, but it goes out of bounds. Jason Burke checks into the basketball game. Morales will check out. Brent Turner along with Nick Bullington head to the scorer's table. Salzman and Cody Lee will take a seat next to head coach Brian Bullington. Cook is set to inbound the basketball. Skips it in. Hampler had it. Bullington comes up with it. Turner's got it at the volleyball line. Now we'll set up the offense as Imperial goes with a 2-1-2. Hampler, 16-footer, no good. Last touch, whistle on the play. Foul's going to go against Kyle Hatch of the Plainsmen. Ball was last touched by Grant as it went out of bounds. Salzman will check back into the basketball game. Turner's got Hatch has his second personal foul here in the first quarter of play, and both of the Grant team fouls. Derek Russell brings it up across the timeline, guarded by Nick Bullington. 3:40 and counting. Longhorns lead at 8-6. Nesbitt, baseline, kicks it out. Kimball, floater from 8 is no good. Hampler with the rebound. He'll bring it up as he gets it to Cook in the corner to Bullington. Down low, nice look to Turner. He's going to the line to shoot a pair. 3:22 here in the first quarter of play. Burke will pick up the personal foul. His second. Team fouls now at 2 apiece. 8-6 is our score. Free throw put up by Turner is in and out, no good. Last night, the Plainsmen were just on fire at the free throw line. Second one by Turner is good. 8-7, the Longhorn lead is 1 now with 3:18 to go. Salzman saves it in, goes out the door into the lobby. They get it back in. Kimball's 5-footer, rattles around and falls home. Salzman saved that one back in, went out the side door into the lobby, and came right back into the basketball game. 10-7 now on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. The Plainsmen trail it by 3 to the Imperial Longhorns. Salzman going baseline to the bucket, up off the glass, he gets it to fall. 10-9 now, the Longhorn lead is 1. Derek Russell with it, going in the paint, lost control of it, whistle on the play. They'll say he was in the act of shooting, so he'll get 2 at the line. Bullington will pick up the personal foul, third on the Plainsmen as a team. The Longhorns only with 2. Free throw by Derek Russell is good. Checking into the basketball game is Morales once again. Second free throw by Derek Russell is good as well. The Plainsmen 15 of 22 as a team from the line last night. Last touched as it goes out of bounds by Jason Burke. Hampler will inbound it to Cook. Cook guarded by Winslick, going baseline, can't get the layup to fall. Burt comes away with the rebound for the Longhorns. Up the floor to Morales. Whistle on the play. They're going to call it on the floor in the act of shooting. And from the looks of things, Morales will step to the free throw line. Ryan Cook last night, 5 of 6 at the line respectively for the Plainsmen. Morales' first free throw hits the back of the iron, the top of the glass, and falls in. Imperial did not go to the free throw line until the second half of the ball game last night against the Sutherland Sailors. Morales' second free throw on the way is nothing but net. 14-9 now on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. The Longhorns out on top of the Plainsmen with 2:15 to go here in the first quarter of play. Ryan Cook with it. Up top to Cody Lee. To Softly. Hampler, free throw line jumper is good. And Morales is down. Possibility it's going to be either an ankle or a knee. We're going to have an official's timeout. We're going to step aside and do the same. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. The Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard reads Chase County 14, Grant 11. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County Sports Leader. We're back after this minute timeout. That puts Texas at 12-5 and 4-0 in the conference, and us at okay. Yeah. Been a long weekend. All right. Welcome back to McDonald-Belton Gymnasium on the campus of Mid-Plains Community College. Going down the floor. Charge called against the Plainsmen. Brent Turner picks it up. Minute 40 remains here in the first quarter of play. Winslick's got it for the Longhorns. Going baseline, drops it off to Derek Russell. Jumper from 15's no good. Russell gets his own board, goes back to the glass, can't get it. Burke's got it. Whistle on the floor. That's where the foul's going to be called. Referee underneath the basket, Tom Baxter with the quick call. Nesbitt checks into the basketball game. 1:24 here in the first quarter is what's left on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Nesbitt to Winslick, back across in the corner to Kimball, to Strand, baseline, off the glass, it's good. 16-11 now, 5-point Longhorn lead with a minute 6 seconds to go. In the lane, Cody Lee off the glass, gets it to fall from 7 feet away. Back to a 3-point Longhorn lead now at 16-13 with 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Cody Lee, the turnover on Nesbitt. Layup in transition is good. 16-15 now on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Nesbitt's gonna pick up the personal foul to the cheers of the home side. 44 seconds remain. A 1-point Longhorn lead at 16-15 here in the South Platte Valley Association Boys Basketball Championship game from McDonald-Belton Gymnasium on the campus of Mid-Plains Community College this evening. Matt Goosey bringing you all the action. Softly with it. Had it knocked away by Kimball. Last touch by Ryan Cook as it goes out of bounds. We're past the top of the hour at 9 o'clock, just a little after it. Remember, Westfield Pharmacy, for all of your prescription needs, they offer friendly professional service, low prices, free mail out and delivery. Call 532-5539 or 1-800-491-5539. You're listening to AM 1240 KODY, Lincoln County's sports leader. Shot put up by Derek Russell, partially blocked. Hampler comes away with the board. 18 seconds remain. Softly's got it. Strand with the steal. He's going towards the glass. Can't get it. Softly the board. Quickly to Hampler. The layup is good. The Plainsmen lead 17-16. 3 seconds remain. Derek Russell's got it. He's going to let the clock run out. After the first quarter of play in the South Platte Valley Association Boys Championship game, the scoreboard reads Nebraska Land National Bank 17-16. The Grant Plainsmen out on top of the Chase County Longhorns. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County Sports Leader. We're back after this 30-second timeout. Welcome back to the McDonald-Belton Gymnasium and Night Country. Second quarter of play just about to get underway. 8 minutes up on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Matt Goosey bringing you all the action here this evening from the South Platte Valley Association Basketball Tournament on Lincoln County Sports Leader AM 1240 KODY. Heffler's got the basketball. They'll drop it inside to Ryan Cook. Strand almost picked up the personal foul. Grant's going to stretch things out. Imperial going to the 2-3. Heffler's got it. Up top to Turner. Cody Lee across to Ryan Cook. 18-footer is good. 19-16 now. The Plainsmen lead it by 3 with 7.5 minutes to go here before halftime. Morales has got it. Kimball with it now. In the corner to Derek Russell. Guarded by Cody Lee. He's going baseline. Puts on the brakes. Morales with it now. Up top to Nesbitt. Nesbitt in the paint. Whistle on the play. Kyle Hatch will pick up the foul. Heffler was in the same area. And that would be, if it is on Kyle, his third personal foul of the ball game with 7:10 to go here before halftime. Nesbitt's free throw is up and good. The Longhorns as a team right now 5 of 5 at the line. Second free throw by Nesbitt is good as well. 19-18 now. Turner checks into the basketball game for Kyle Hatch. He'll take a seat next to head coach Brian Bullington. At the conclusion of this one tonight, we'll name the player of the game, brought to you by Midwest Screen Print and Custom Embroidery and those of us at KX 104 and KODY. Salzman's got it. Goes inside the paint. Nice pass to Heffler. Troy and the triple team hits the turnaround jumper. 10 points on the night for him. 21-18 with 6:49 and counting here before halftime. Morales has it at the top of the key for the Longhorns. Has it knocked out of his hands. Turner's going the other way. And Nesbitt will pick up the blocking foul. Will be shooting two. Turner's the only Plainsman that's gone to the free throw line this evening, and he's 1 of 1. Nesbitt a second personal foul, the 4th on the Longhorns as a team. Free throw by Turner's up and good. .6:37 to go here before halftime. 22-18 now. Turner's second free throw is good as well. Turner now 3 of 4, 23-18 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard with 6.5 minutes to go here before halftime. Morales in the paint, trying to dump it down low to Kimball. Goes out of bounds. Possession back to the Grant Plainsmen. Brian Bullington and crew right now, they had to play catch up to start this ball game. And right now are starting to find their 4th and 5th gear. And we're only in the second quarter. Cook's got the basketball. Count the bucket. He's going to the line. He got caught up between 3 different Longhorns going to the basket. Take your pick on who's picking up the foul underneath that basket. 25-18. Cook will step to the line. Timeout taken by Rick Titus. Will do the same. Morales will pick up the personal foul. Actually, we'll keep it right here. Final to pass your way. The Huskers and Texas, a game you heard earlier here on Husker Radio 1240 KODY from earlier this afternoon. Texas gets past Nebraska 77-67. The Huskers at one point led in this ball game. They were up 1 at halftime, 32-31. Texas is now 13-4, 4-0 in the Big 12 Conference. Barry Collier and the boys fall to 8-8 on the season and 1-4 in conference play. And in the third corner of play from Foxborough Stadium, New England trails Oakland 7-3 on a cold, snowy, blustery evening in Massachusetts. Free throw by Cook for the old-fashioned three-point play is good. 26-18. They wanted to go inside. How that went off of Wenslick's hands and in the bucket, I don't know, but we'll give him the bucket anyway. ESPN highlight right there. I can guarantee you that one. 5:53 to go, and it's back to a 6-point lead, and Hampler walked with the basketball, taking the step and heading to the bucket. Jason Burke checks into the basketball game. Also, the Eagles getting past the Bears today in NFL divisional play, 33-19. Wenslick, three-point ball, no good. Rebound, Derek Russell, shot no good. Rebound, Kimball up no good. Rebound, Hampler. Here we come down the other end of the court. Whistle on the play. Salzman's going to be called for the push. Salzman calling for the push, his first personal foul. Wenslick will step to the free throw line as the Plainsmen now with 8 team fouls. They lead 26-20. Wenslick's free throw is up and good. Tomorrow coming up on KODY, divisional playoff football, the Steelers and the Ravens, and the Rams and the Packers. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Hampler comes away with the rebound for the Plainsmen. Cody Lee with it. Salzman, he wanted the three, changed his mind. He got one man up in the air as he went to the bucket and picks up the two-point layup off the glass. 28-21, 7-point Plainsmen lead with 5:10 to go here in the second quarter of play on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Derek Russell, 7-footer, no good. Cook with the board. Blocking foul going to be called against Will Morales. .3 to go here in the second quarter of play. Morales picks up a second. Strand and Nesbitt check back into the ball game for head coach Rick Titus and the Chase County Longhorns. We've already crowned a champion on the girls' side in the Grant Lady Plainsmen as they get the win over Sutherland, 44-26. Imperial took the third place girls trophy with a 38-31 win over North Platte St. Pat's. Hampler, pretty look in the lane by Cody Lee for the bucket. 30-21, it's a 9-point Plainsman lead. Nesbitt with the basketball at the top of the key for the Longhorns. 4.5 minutes remain here before halftime. Jason Burke, baseline. Jumper from 6 is good. Now it's down to a 7-point Plainsman lead at 30-23. Cody Lee with it in the corner on the right-hand side to Salzman. He's looking for Cook. He'll put it up top to Hampler. Baseline to Cody Lee. Jumper, no good. Whistle on the play from the official underneath the basket. Derek Russell picks up the personal foul. His first, 17 fouls now against the Plainsmen. 1-and-1 time now. Or 17 fouls against the Longhorns. 1-and-1 time now for the Plainsmen. First free throw is in and out, no good by Cody Lee. .409 to go here before the half. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jason Burke. Derek Russell through the lane. Floater, money. 5-point Plainsman lead at 30-25 with 3:50 to go here before halftime. Softly had it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. Bullington will check back into the basketball game for the Plainsmen. Along with Chris Softly. 5-point Plainsman lead. Hampler Drops it off to Salzman. Cody almost get called for the palm. Hampler's turnaround in the lane is good. Troy now with 14 points on the night. Quickly up the floor, Wenslick with it in the corner. Russell shooting the three. Can't get it to fall. Burke had it, stepped on the in line. We're going to turn it over and go the opposite direction. 32-25 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Checking back into the basketball game will be Kimball, along with number 25, Aaron Fuhrer, for the Chase County Longhorns. Team fouls at 8 for the Plainsmen, 7 for the Longhorns. Ryan Cook will bring it up across the timeline for the Grant Plainsmen, guarded by Zach Nesbitt with 3:18 remaining here before halftime. Hampler had it knocked out of his hands by Lance Kimball. He's going the other way to the glass. Too much on the layup. Whistle on the play. And we're walking the other direction, and we're going to shoot some free throws. Strand will pick up the personal foul for the Longhorns. That is his second. Bullington will step to the line for the Plainsmen. And Cook will be the deep man out by the half-court line. Free throw by Bullington, in and out, no good. Rebound to Jason Burke. Foul on the play by Salzman. .308 to go. Salzman picks up his second personal foul in the 9th on the Plainsmen as a team here before halftime. Burke will step to the free throw line. His first one's off the side of the rim, no good. Hampler had it, lost it back out of bounds. Derek Russell checks back into the basketball game for the Plainsmen. 3:07 to go here before halftime. 32-25 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Nesbitt, 3 points, money. Oh, that was pretty all the way in. 32-28 now. The Plainsmen still out on top with 2:50 to go here before halftime. Salzman with it to Cook at the top of the key. Ryan will pull it back out, set up the offense. Salzman's got it now. Wanted to go inside to Bullington, drives it in, kicks it out. Bullington, three-point ball, no good. Softly, whistle on the play. He's going to pick up the personal foul for the push. He's looking at the official going, who, me? We'll walk to the other end once again. Jason Burke will step to the line. Free throw by Burke is up and no good. (32-28), 2:35 to go. Second free throw by Burke is good. 32-29 now. The Plainsmen still out on top. Just under 2.5 minutes to go here before halftime. Softly's got it. Going baseline. Dishes it across. Lost it out of his hands. Imperial's going to take over on possession. Cody Lee will check back into the basketball game along with Brent Turner for the Plainsmen. Aaron Fuhrer will take it off the inbounds, and he'll bring it up the floor for the Chase County Longhorns. Drops it off to Derek Russell. Back in the corner to Kimball. Up top to Fuhrer. Going inside the paint, 8-footer, rattles around, can't find a home. Hampler with it. Almost stepped on the inline when he came down with the rebound. Salzman across to Cook. Inside, Hampler had it knocked out of his hands. Burke will bring it up across the timeline. Derek Russell with it now, minute 40 to go. In the paint, turnaround jumper, 6-footer, no good. Hampler another rebound for the Plainsmen. Ryan Cook's got it now at the top of the key. Just under a minute and a half to go here before halftime, 32-29. Cook, three-point ball. Rolls around. Can't find a home with it right now. Burke with the board. Aaron Fears got it. Going baseline. Floater. Can't get it to fall. Whistle on the play. Salzman picking up the personal foul. Michael Logsdon up off the bench for the Plainsmen. Minute and 11 to go. 3 personal fouls now. Against Salzman. Burke's first free throw is good. He cuts it to a 2-point lead. Wenslick checks back into the basketball game. Burke steps back to the line, spins the basketball, shoots the free throw, and it is good. 1-point Plainsmen lead at 32-21 with a minute 5 to go here before halftime. Cody Lee's got it. Gets it across to Logsdon along the right-hand side. Back inside, Hampler, partial headlock on the play, and he's getting the intentional foul. The cheers on the Imperial side and boos on the other. It was I guess the best way to call it was a partial headlock as he was going after the basketball. Coach Brian Bullington wanting an explanation from the official. Jason Burke will step to the free throw line. Hampler's first personal foul. Headed to the scorer's table is Zach Sides. Burke's free throw is good. Tie ball game at 32 all now. Burke's second free throw hits the front of the iron and is no good. Burke now 4 of 7 at the free throw line. 51 seconds to go, and the Horns get the basketball after the intentional foul. Wenslick will take it off the inbound. Drops it back to Derek Russell. They'll set up the offense. Kimball's got it now at the volleyball line. 40 seconds to go. 32 apiece on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Derek Russell with it. Fears got it in the paint. 16-footer, no good. Rebound, whistle on the play. Derek Russell's going to pick up the personal foul. One and one now for the Plainsmen. Russell picking up his second personal foul with 30 seconds to go. And Cody Lee stepping to the free throw line for the Plainsmen. He's 0 of 2 right now at the charity stripe. First free throw rolls around and doesn't fall in. Rebound comes down in the hands of Jason Burke. Derek Russell with it. 21 seconds to play before halftime. 32 apiece. Kimball's got it. Drops it off with Fuhr. 10 seconds to go. To Kimball. He's going baseline. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to fall. Cody Lee with it. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Dishes it. Fuhr steals it. We go into the locker room tied at 32. Coach Brian Bullington has got a steady walk, and he's got a steady pace in his walk headed towards that locker room door. 32 apiece on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. We'll step aside, take a 3-minute timeout, and come back. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County sports leader. Brought to you by those of us at KX 104 and KODY and Midwest Screen Print and Custom Embroidery. 8 minutes up on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard as we get ready for the third quarter of play between the Horns and the Plainsmen. We were knotted at 32-all at halftime. Morales will inbound it to Nesbitt. Second half is underway. Kimball with it now. He's going to shoot the three over Cook. Can't get it to fall. Salzman comes down with the rebound. Drops it off to Ryan Cook. 7:40 and counting here in the third quarter of play. Cook going baseline. Puts up the leaner. Can't get it. Kyle Hatch, the putback. It won't go. Whistle on the play. They'll say Hatch was in the process of shooting. Morales picks up his third personal foul. First free throw is on the way, and it's no good. Seven and a half minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Second free throw on the way is good by Kyle Hatch. 33-32, the Plainsmen lead it by one. Cody Lee picks the pocket of Derek Russell, but it goes out of bounds. Kimball will inbound to Morales. They'll go inside to Strand. Puts it high off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Ball still being tipped around. Hatch is going to come up with the rebound for the Plainsmen. Drops it off. Hampler, 16-footer is no good. Kimball comes away with the rebound for the Plainsmen, for the Longhorns, excuse me. Inside, Nesbitt, bucket. Longhorns lead 34-33 with 6:50 to go here in the third quarter of play from McDonald Belton Gymnasium on the campus of Mid-Plains Community College. Strand went for the steal, goes out of bounds off of his shoe and out of bounds. Salzman will trigger in. Cook's got it now at the volleyball line. 6:40 and counting. Up top to Cody Lee, back across to Salzman. Cook on the backside. Sweeps out, picks it up, takes the 5-footer, can't get it to fall. Cody Lee the board, the putback in the bucket. It's a 35-34 Plainsman lead over the Longhorns on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard with 6:18 to go here in the third quarter of play. Lead pass was intended for Morales, picked off by Hatch. Here comes Cook in transition. He's going to the glass. Morales picks up his fourth personal foul. Ryan Cook will step to the line. Wenslick up off the bench along with Jason Burke. Free throw by Cook is up and good. Ryan will step back to the line. Second one is up and good as well. Plainsmen retake a 3-point lead at 37-34 with 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Derek Russell across the timeline. They'll go inside to Burke. Pretty move going to the bucket. He got Cook up in the air and then went baseline to the glass. Hampler, top of the key. 16-footer, nothing but net. 16 points on the night for Troy Hampler, the leading scorer for the Plainsmen right now. Had 14 at the half. 36 for the Longhorns, 39 for the Plainsmen. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Nesbitt has it at the top of the key. Wenslick now. Russell baseline. 3-second call against Strand. He pitched the tent, built campfire, and got caught doing it all. Cook will bring it up across the timeline. The Longhorns hanging around with the Plainsmen. 5:10 and counting. Salzman's got it. Loose on the floor. Russell comes up with it. Puts on the brakes till he gets some better numbers inside. Wenslick, shot partially blocked by Hatch. Rebound comes down in the hands of Burt. Tie up. Possession arrow to the Plainsmen. .458 to go. It's a 3-point Plainsman lead at 39-36. Cook will bring it across the timeline, drops it off with Hatch, back to Ryan Cook. Cook goes down in the corner. They go inside Hampler. Count the bucket. He's going to the line. Picking up the personal foul will be Derek Russell for the Chase County Longhorns. 41-36 now, 4:43 to go. Hampler's at the line. His first attempt tonight at the free throw line. It's up, it rolls around and goes in. 19 points on the night for Troy Hampler. And 8 rebounds. Nesbitt to Wenslick. 42-36, the Longhorns trail the Plainsmen. Strand's got it. A high up off the glass with the leaner. Can't get it. Loose on the floor. Cook's got it. He's going to push it up the floor. Drops it off. Hampler, 10-footer. Good. Timeout taken by Coach Rick Tynes. Will do the same. 4:18 to go on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Here in the third quarter of play, 44-36, the Plainsmen lead the Longhorns. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County sports leader. Back after this minute timeout. Drops it off with Bullington. Hampler, jumper, off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Lance Kimball. To Wenslick. Back to Kimball, minute and a half to go. Derek Russell with it, back to Wenslick. He's at the top of the key now. He'll shoot the three, off the front of the iron, no good. Hampler, Turner with the board, and they're gonna call the travel, and he's sitting on the basketball court, dribbling the ball. The officials pointing at him, pointing at the floor, and unhappy people here on the Grant side. Kimball will inbound the basketball. Nesbitt's got it. They'll swing it in the corner to Derek Russell. Back to Nesbitt. Back across to Derek Russell. Inside to Strand. Goes strong to the glass. Can't get it to fall. Almost comes up with it. It's a dog pile underneath the basket as Softly's landed on Strand. Under a minute to go. Cook's got it. Bullington inside Turner. Reverse layup. No good. Kimball the rebound. Hampler picks up the personal foul. He knew it as soon as he did it, too. .51 seconds to go. Hampler's got 2 personal fouls for the ball game. 10-point Plainsman lead at 48-38. Derek Russell brings it across the timeline. Wenslick now at the top of the key. Timeout taken by the Chase County Longhorns. Will do the same. 38 seconds to go. It's a 10-point Plainsman lead here in the third quarter of play. 48-38 over the Chase County Longhorns. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County sports leader. We're back after this 30-second timeout. Welcome back to the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard as it reads. 35 seconds to go. 48-38 from McDonald Belton Gymnasium and the South Platte Valley Association Boys Championship game between the Chase County Longhorns and the Grant Plainsmen. Russell with it across to Nesbitt. Back up top to Kimball. Kimball will drop it off. Winslick shot the three. It's not going to matter anyway as it rims out. 17 seconds to go. Blocking foul going to be the call against the Plainsmen. And Troy Hampler picks up his third personal foul. Winslick off the inbound. The tip drill. Can't get it to fall. Turner comes away with the rebound. Then the steal. Tried to get the charge. Doesn't happen. Winslick, 7 seconds. Three-pointer. No good. Bullington with the rebound. Puts it up. No good at the buzzer after 3 quarters of play. From McDonald Belton Gymnasium, the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard reads 48-38. The Plainsmen out on top of the Longhorns. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County Sports Leader. We're back after this minute timeout. Welcome back to McDonald Belton Gymnasium on the campus of Mid-Plains Community College. 8 minutes up, the final fourth quarter of the South Platte Valley Association basketball tournament underway in the boys championship game between the Longhorns and the Plainsmen. Derek Russell, 15-footer, no good off the back of the iron. Hampler with the board, and Kimball's going to pick up the foul. At the conclusion of our ball game here this evening, we will name the player of the game, brought to you by Midwest Screen Print and Custom Embroidery and those of us at KX104 and KODY. 7:40 and counting, 10-point Plainsman lead. Cook's got the basketball. Back across to Cody Lee. Back to Cook, he draws the double team. Salzman is wide open underneath the basket. Winslick with the steal. Wanted to go cross court to Nesbitt, save back in. Winslick will track it down. Cody Lee's going to pick up the personal foul. .7:19 to go. That's Cody's first personal foul of the ball game. Winslick inbounds to Derek Russell. Russell with the basketball. They go inside the paint. Shot put out, no good. Hatch with the rebound for the Plainsmen. They'll bring it across the timeline. Cody Lee will set things up with just under 7 minutes to go. Hampler stepped on the end line. Morales checks back into the basketball game. He's playing with 4 personal fouls, so he's got to be careful. 48-38 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. The Plainsmen lead it by 10 over the Chase County Longhorns. They'll go back up top. Strand's got it now at the top of the key. Morales, 3 seconds in the lane, called against Nesbitt. 6:48 to go here from Night Country this evening and the South Platte Valley Association Boys Basketball Tournament. Salzman's got it. Up top to Hatch. In the corner to Cook. The elbow. Up top, Cody Lee. Back out, Ryan Cook. Salzman's got it. Cody's going to go in the paint. He got Kimball up in the air long enough as he was coming down to commit the personal foul.
Straight up.
6:23 to go. Salzman at the free throw line. His first trip of the evening. First one is in and out, no good. Kimball picks up his second personal foul. Second free throw on the way is good. Back around, Nesbitt with it now along the right-hand side. Back up top to Morales, 6'10" and counting. Morales will shoot the three, no good. Cook will get the rebound for the Plainsmen. Bring it up the floor. Salzman going baseline, dishes it. Hatch, pretty play. Oh, that was pretty. Kyle Hatch picking up 2 points on that one. Cody Lee with the steal, 51-38. He's got an outlet man on the side, takes it all the way. Salzman off the tip, picks up the bucket on the miss. Timeout taken by Coach Rick Titus. Will do the same. 5:40 to go. 53-38 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. The Plainsmen out on top of the Longhorns. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County sports leader. We're back after this 30-second timeout. Hello. Okie dokie. (53-38) on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. The Grand Plainsmen out on top of the Chase County Longhorns. Welcome back to McDonald Belton Gymnasium on the campus of Mid-Plains Community College, and the final of our games here this evening. The girls' championship went to the Grant Lady Plainsmen. Quickly updating you on the NFL. 2.5 minutes remain in Foxborough. The Raiders got the ball and they're up 13-10 on the New England Patriots. Derek Russell will take it off the inbound. 5.5 minutes to go and they trail 53-38 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Morales has got it. Spin move in the paint. Layup is good. 53-40 now, a 13-point Plainsman lead. Salzman's got it. Inside, Hampfler, fade away, no good. Rebound, Derek Russell. They'll dish it to Morales. He goes to the glass strong. Foul on the play. We're coming up on the top of the hour at 10 o'clock. We'd like to thank those fine folks at Westfield Pharmacy, which is your one-stop full-service pharmacy. Westfield Pharmacy in the Westfield Shopping Center. You're listening to AM 1240 KODY, Lincoln County sports leader and North Platte's first and best station. Morales' free throw, the first one is up and good. 5:05 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Second free throw by Morales is up and good as well. (53-42), just under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play from McDonald Belton Gymnasium. The Plainsmen with the basketball. Hampfler's got it out along the right-hand side. He'll drop it back off with Hatch to Cody Lee. Charge against Cody Lee. 4 minutes and 43 seconds remain. Cody Lee picks up his third personal foul. He'll take a seat next to Brent Turner on the bench over by Coach Bullington. Derek Russell will walk it across the timeline. Morales with it now, left side of the key. Russell with it now, elbow extended, looking to go inside. Lost control of his dribble, got it back. Nesbitt with it. Lance Kimball's got it now. Russell's got it, top of the key. 2-3 on the defensive end by the Plainsmen. Morales baseline, leaner, no good. Hampfler the board. Cook's got it. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Hampfler now with it. Bullington's got it. Cook's got it now at the top of the key. Salzman along the right-hand side. He's going baseline. Up underneath and gets the basket. 55-42 with 3:40 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Derek Russell kicks it out. Nesbitt. Back out. Morales. In the paint, no good. Ball knocked away by Salzman. Nesbitt picking up the personal foul. That will be his third. Jason Burke checks back into the basketball game. 3.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. From McDonald Belton Gymnasium on the campus of Mid-Plains Community College. We've called this place home for the last 3 nights. Ryan Cook will step to the line. First one's up and good. Second free throw on the way by Cook is good as well. 57-42 now. The Plainsmen out on top of the Chase County Longhorns. Kimball, the leaner in the lane, no good. Burke with the board and the bucket. (57-44) with 3 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter of play. The Plainsmen of Grant High School out on top of the Chase County Longhorns. Salzman shot up, no good. Strand comes away with the rebound for the Grant Plainsmen. Winslick with it now. They'll go inside to Burke. Burke's got it. Baseline, no good. Derek Russell, board. Off glass from 5 is no good. Hampfler's got the board, and here we come the other way. Feeding Bullington. Nice play by Troy Hampfler. Leading Nick Bullington. 2.5 minutes to play. 59-44 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. The Grant Plainsmen out on top. 3-point shot put up by Winslick, no good. Last touch, they'll say, by Kyle Hatch as it goes out of bounds. .219 and counting. Morales will check back into the basketball game for the Longhorns. Nesbitt also will check back in. The third place boys game went to North Platte St. Pat's. Russell will take it at the top of the key. Morales, 3-point ball, no good. Burke with the board again. Can't get the follow-up basket. Hatch, outlet, Bullington. Basket going to the line one more. And I believe Coach Rick Titus has just been teed up. Count the bucket for Bullington. Technical foul assessed to Coach Rick Titus. Cook will shoot the free, or wait a minute. Okay, let's see who's going to shoot this one. Cook will shoot the technical foul. 2:06 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. 61-44 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Ryan Cook will step to the line to shoot the technical foul charged to Rick Titus. The first one is up and good. Second one by Cook. Rolls around and falls in. Strand will check into the basketball game for the Longhorns. Bullington wants a timeout. We'll do the same with 2:06 to go. Here in the fourth quarter of play, 63-44 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County sports leader. Back after this 30-second timeout. .06 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Welcome back to the South Platte Valley Association Boys Basketball Championship game from Night Country at McDonald Belton Gymnasium on the campus of Mid-Plains Community College, a place we've called home for the last 3 days. Salzman will inbound to Ryan Cook, guarded by Nesbitt. 63-44. The Plainsmen out on top. Cody Lee with it now. Morales will step out for him. He's going to back it up by the half-court line, put the offense in motion. Cook's got it now. The left-hand side has yet to move. Salzman and Bullington are just both staying stationary right now. Cody Lee with it. I think what they're going to do is make them foul us. Cook's got it now out by the volleyball line. Minute and a half to go. And the Plainsmen are going to bring home a title. Cook's avoiding the contact. Cody Lee with it now. Salzman's got it. Skip pass across to Ryan Cook. They're playing four corners just like Dean Smith at the University of North Carolina right now. Minute 12 to go. 63-44. Cook's got it out by the half-court line. Whistle on the play. And Cook will step to the free throw line.
Nice job, Ryan.
Ryan Cook on the night. .14 points, make that 15. And has not missed from the free throw line. Second one on the way is good as well. 64-44. Wait a minute. Now we got 65 up on the scoreboard. 65-44. I think it only should be 64, but oh well. Minute to play. 65-44 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. Morales was going for the pass. Whistle on the play. The conclusion of our ball game. We'll name the player of the game, brought to you by Midwest Screen Print and Custom Embroidery and those of us at KX 104 and KODY. Hampfler and Salzman will check out for the Plainsmen. Hampfler with 23 on the night. Salzman with 9. Free throw by Morales on the way is no good. Cody Lee will walk it up across the timeline. Bullington's got it now. 40 seconds to play. Back to Cody Lee. Timeout taken by Coach Brian Bullington. A 30 will keep it right here. .65-44 on the Nebraska Land National Bank scoreboard. The Plainsmen on cruise control. 23 points for Troy Hampfler. 16 for Kyle Hatch this evening. Softly will take it off the inbounds with 35 seconds to go. Drops it off in the hands of Krems. Back up top, he wants to go to sides. He ends up in the second row across on the north side or the south side of the gymnasium. Fuhr with it. They'll swing it back across in the corner. They'll go inside. Fuhr's got it once again. They'll skip it back out. Jumper put up by John Strand is no good. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Put back is no good. And Grant is your champion on the boys' side, 65-44. We'll step aside, take a 3-minute timeout, come back, run the numbers, name our tournament MVP, and have a chat with Coach Brian Bullington. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County Sports Leader, back after this 3-minute timeout. Come back, we'll have a chat with head coach Brian Bullington and our tournament MVP, Troy Hampfler. You're listening to KODY Sports, Lincoln County Sports Leader. Back after this 2-minute timeout. Brian Bullington, and first of all, Coach, congratulations on your win here this evening. Once again, you came out, you played solid for 4 quarters.
Thank you very much. You know, it was a great speed of championship, and my hat's off to Imperial. You know, they did a great job of competing and doing the things that they have to do to be successful. But I'm real proud of our kids. You know, we got up in the second quarter there, 8-9 points, and you know things seemed to look pretty good. But Imperial came back strong, and at halftime we basically went back to what we needed to do. You know, and that was play defense, and I think we held them to 6 points in the third quarter, and I think we had about 6 points in the fourth quarter. And again, if they can't score, it's going to be pretty tough to win. And again, hats off to our kids. They really competed hard down the stretch.
Now you actually get some time to go back into the gym for once, instead of having 2 or 3 days here and there to prepare for next Friday night when you will travel to Hershey to take on Dustin Jorgensen and his Panthers. They played the get-in game against St. Pat's. I had a chance to see you over there to watch part of that ball game. And Dustin, if his boys are ready to go, that should be a pretty good ball game.
Yeah, Dusty's always got them prepared. He does a nice job, and you know they've got some players. You know, Brad Reed does a nice job at the point position. You got Mark Bocher inside; it's real strong. You got another sophomore. You know, they're just a little short right now, but you know they're going to compete. And they're going to get after us, and you know we got to come ready to play.
All right, Coach Bullington, congratulations. We'll let you trade places with our tournament MVP, Troy Hampfler.
Thanks, Coach.
First of all, Troy, congratulations. You've got to be happy with your performance tonight. And if I can find it real quick, 23 points on the night with 13 rebounds.
Feels pretty good. The team played really good. We came out that first half, we were pretty rusty, and we got a little lecture in the locker room, so we were pretty fired up the second half. We came out and played pretty aggressive defense that carried us through the second half, and we got a pretty good lead on them then.
You guys had to come through and play a St. Pat's team that played on Tuesday night to get to the final tonight. It's a team you guys know well already. The second meeting in less than 2.5 weeks, and you didn't have it real easy against the Irish. They came out ready to play at the start of that ball game, and you guys turned things back around there, and you cranked up on the defensive end, and that just was the sparks that your offense needed on Friday night.
St. Pat's is a really good team, and like Coach says, aggressive man-to-man defense is our key to our success this season, and so far it's been really good, and it's carried us through most of the games.
11-0 now on the season, still the #1 team in the state in Class C2 by the Omaha World Herald. You now get some gym time to prepare for Hershey next Friday night, and it's not going to be too much longer, and it's going to be sub-district time for you guys. But congratulations for your performance tonight, Troy, and good luck next Friday night against the Panthers.
Thank you very much.
We'll step aside. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll come back, and we'll wrap things up from McDonald Belton Gymnasium on the campus of Mid-Plains.